This month's main test is a Volvo FH540 owned and operated by Bailey Transport Limited in Auckland. But it's not just a test this month, this is the story of a journey between a customer and a supplier, one that ends just how you'd hope.
Hi, I'm John Bailey from Bailey Transport in Auckland, and this is our new FH Volvo.
Eight years ago, John and wife Janet purchased the first of three Renault Lander 4626s to service their Metro Auckland and Waikato regional contracts with Foodstuffs Limited. They seemed the perfect fit for the operation, and the first one appeared on the cover of New Zealand Trucking magazine back in the day. Priced between the Japanese trucks of the day and parent Volvo's lineup, they met the new Foodstuffs criteria for contractors that included a Euro 5 emissions level, a minimum torque of 2100 Newton metres, that's 1550 pound-foot, and ABS and EBS. The three Renaults gave the Baileys an exceptional service, and John said had the new T-Series been coming, they'd have definitely been signing up for one. Sadly, we now know Volvo withdrew the mark in 2016 on the back of low sales and duplicity of offering across the suite of brands. That left the Baileys in a potentially uncertain situation. But the Renault's departure wasn't the Baileys' fault, and motor truck distributors stood by them, delivering a fair trade, allowing the couple to continue their business progress up the Volvo Group family tree. I can't speak highly enough of them, says John about the whole transition deal. So, following the arrival of an FM Volvo initially, a new contract servicing Tikawiti and Tamaranui out of the Wiri DCs for Foodstuffs came the Baileys' way. The couple moved emphasis from access and multi-stop usability to comfort and power. The 590km-a-day run deep into the King Country was more an FH sort of gig, and that's the truck you see here. There's no disputing this is FH territory. A beautiful machine to ply the ups, downs, twists, turns and undulations of the North Island's big country west of Lake Taupo. Beneath the cab is Volvo's Euro 5 D13C 540 engine at 12.8 litres displacement. The engine uses SCR to achieve its emission status. Behind the power unit is the company's famous iShift 12-speed automated manual transmission with iRoll, often considered one of the yardstick AMTs against which so many others are compared, and it showed with faultless performance. You wouldn't believe it, but the 3-axle Fairfax Semi is the same one we tested behind the Renault 8 years ago. It's absolutely unmarked and looks like it did the day it was brand new. Even the inside walls are still absolutely scuff-free, and that's largely due to an absence of forklifts, John preferring to have the Semi loaded by hand. It's also good for daily exercise as well. The Maxi Loader system for putting the pallets up high has been a real efficiency and productivity boon, according to John. In and around towns like Tikawiti and Tamaranui, the FH becomes a nimble metro distribution truck once it's off the line haul routes. You can see it here, whipping around the back streets of Tamaranui with no trouble at all. John and regular driver Mike Riki-Willison are eking more and more out of the iRoll function all of the time, and out-of-the-box fuel consumption is running at about 2.6 to 2.9 kilometres a litre. The FH Dash takes austerity to a whole new level, and there's a saving on gold bezels, that's for sure. Switchgear, navigation, comms, Dynafleet, data screen occupy the wrap, and of course there's a smart wheel with phone, cruise and menu controls for the diagnostic interface. The wands accommodate indicators, dip, wipers, iRoll and engine brake, and the innocuous iShift mount sits politely at the driver's side. But the Volvo's party trick has to be storage. We don't think we've ever seen a day cab sleeper truck that's had so much room to put everything you need when you're driving a line haul truck. Is there anything more Kiwiana than a 4-square truck ambling through the King Country on its delivery round? The 13-litre motor with a worst case scenario in John's setup of 13.8 horsepower for the tonne flattens the likes of the Hiwis and Waterfall Hill. John said the FH is slightly leaner into corners than the FM. Both trucks have their strong points and it's difficult to choose between them. Either way, they make for a glorious day out working. So there you go, the Baileys have transitioned out of trucks that may have caused them some headaches on the back of a relationship with a company that understands their role in the evolution of their customers' business. Well done the Baileys, top marks motor truck distributors. Oh, and as far as the Volvo FH goes, top marks to you too. Get the full and most interesting story in the February edition of New Zealand Trucking Magazine. Thanks a lot for all your support, have a great month, all the best.